So if we're being given to understand that we're supposed to have a peace beyond understanding in life, if we're given to understand that we're supposed to have peace in the midst of particular storms in our life and we're not experiencing peace, there's something wrong. And I'm going to go to God and say, I need to know what's wrong because you're really there. And for me, it's unique because you came to me. You brought me in this. How come I'm not experiencing the things that I'm supposed to experience? And see, we are loyal Christians, and we've been here for so long, we're going to keep coming to church, and we're going to keep, praising God, and keep clapping our hands, and keep giving offering, and going through all the motions, but inside, we're just not happy. And we're going to be happy today. I'm going to give you the tools today that are going to change your life. That's what I'm sharing with you today. So I'm going to keep an eye on the time here so I don't go over, and make sure, and I won't go over. Okay, all right. So these are the 6 points. We want to take, God will speak to you in quiet places. We can turn to the book of Judges, the same book, Judges 6:11 and 12. And there came an angel of the Lord and sat under an oak, which was an Ophrah, that pertained to Joash the Abizrite, and his son Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress to hide it from the Midianites. I was going to get the New International Version because it was like regular, proper English, but this is what I was raised on, and I love reading it like this. But what this is saying is this angel of the Lord came to set by Gideon when Gideon was threshing wheat at night in hiding by that winepress. So what we find unique here is that Gideon was in a quiet place. He was in a quiet place, and this is where God began to speak to him. And so I'm sharing with you, see, today we're in an age where we're inundated with so much noise, so much confusion, so many things that are occupying our times, our iPods, our iPads, our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and all these things that we embrace. And we have on our satellite radio, so when we jump in the car. It used to be you could pray in the car when you were going somewhere. Now we just hit satellite. TV when we get home, we got Netflix, we got episodes, then we get done watching 12 or 13 of those episodes and we move to something else. I'm guilty too. But these are taking away, these are not giving us a quiet time, and quiet time is that time God has to speak to us. And so I'm suggesting then we see this with Gideon, and this is what we're taking from the life of Gideon as example for our own lives, that we have to have that quiet time. I don't care what the situation is in your life, you have to make the quiet time before the kids wake up, after the kids go to bed. You have to have that quiet time. It says, and the angel of the Lord appeared to him and said to him, the Lord is with thee, you mighty man of valor. So at this particular point in this scared young man's life, in this quiet time where this emissary of God came to him, he began to be introduced to the concept, the way that God saw him. God didn't see him as this scared little young man. God saw him as a mighty man of valor, although at that particular point he was not exhibiting the characteristics of a warrior. God still saw him who he was. And that's how God sees you. That's the evil. That's the evil when we're turning on Facebook, when we're turning on all these distractions from keeping us from being who we are, because God sees who we are. God sees the potential. And oftentimes we're not even the road there, and we're in a situation of discouragement in our process, in our journey, and we don't even understand why. Quiet time. God will speak to you in that quiet time.